and welcome back to another episode of Inzainia Redneck Gaming, playing Stranded 2 with the massive mod in survivalist. Last time we built a house, and sorry, I had to fix my headset real quick. Last time we built a house, and there was a funky bump when you went in through the door. So now, as you can see, we have rebuilt the house, and you can come in and out, no problem. So what has happened, I kind of played around with it for a little bit, and if you get on your hammer, and you go to build buildings, and we go to like the wooden house, okay, see the house? Notice that the floor is, the front by the door is pretty level, but you can see that, like that black area in the middle of it, or the darker gray area under the bed, or under the table. See how it disappears? Well, I had one of them right in the front of my door. The house was back over here. See that brown spot? I had it like that. I had it built right there. And that the floor entrance was underground, basically, and it was causing some kind of problem. So when you build your house, make sure that at the entryway at least is level like that on the ground. You know, in front of the door at least, and then you won't have any problems. I rebuilt this one, got in good. You guys didn't get to see me build my storage bin, so we're going to build another storage over here. We're going to basically relocate from the island to over here. So let's go to storage. I don't think it really matters which direction you build it. I think that bamboo's getting in the way right yonder. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Alright, so what do? You cut down the bamboo. Take that bamboo. And then now we go back in to storage. And now we line it up and put it right here alongside the house, which would be perfect right there.
Let's get with the building.
Alright, and then we start building. So bunch of junk. I'm gonna need some more vines, of course. I wish there was a faster way. I don't know what the F up there means. Notice how like the log's got the F in the top left corner? I don't know what that means. But it don't matter because we got plenty of logs. There's 6 more. Trees give you like 10 or 12 logs, or you know, they give you a bunch, put it like that. Used a log, so we need some stones, some vines, and 1 more nail. Alright, so we'll run back around here. And then we'll go into our menu, we'll grab our old hammer, and where's our iron? There it is. We'll go to combine. This is soft iron now, by the way. And then we'll go to the old hammer, put it in hand, and we'll smack it, pick it up. I need to build a couple of these probably, but what we'll do is we'll build one there and then we'll build another one here. So let's go ahead and build another one there. And then on the other side we'll build some storage for, oh, we could build big storage. Wonder what's the difference. Double the materials. Let's try it and see. There we go. Because we're not going to put anything else alongside this side of the house. So
I've set up the building
guess it really
sites.
matters. Oh, good. We had enough logs. Now you can take a log and use the knife thing on it, supposedly, and turn it into a bunch of little branches. But I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. We will find out eventually. I'm sure I will end up doing it because I'm tired of beating on trees to get branches when I can just pull out my trusty axe, cut down the tree. How many of them we got? Oh, we've got one too, a log, so good. We can find. We got 112 branches though. So maybe later when we need some, we'll try it. Or when we build the wood pit over there, I'll bust a log and then put branches in it. I don't know how that works. I know I'm going to have to go build some more nails, though. Come on. 2, 1. 1 short. How about that? Isn't that beautiful? So let's go over here and let's make some more nails. Go into our menu, grab the old hammer, grab the soft iron, click the plus, go to nails. Let's just make a bunch. That way. Because I'm going to build everything that I had at the other place over here, including the So now we should have, what, 20, 32, 48 nails, I think. Alright, so now we need 20 rocks and 10 vines. So what we're going to do is we'll go to sleep first. Because I don't like working in the dark. I've said that before. What do we need for this? Oops, we need 8 rocks and 5 vines, and we need 20 rocks, so we need 28 rocks and 15 vines. Let's do some cookie eating. Yeah, I made a butt ton of cookies the other day. I didn't mean to. Oh, well, I can do that.
Did you expect that to work?
I guess not. Okay.
Oh, it's not working.
Cookies are pretty easy to make. You just take and you make some dough, which of course is using the wheat stuff, the yellow wheat, and then you add that wheat to water, and it makes dough. What am I looking for? Drink? Do I have any drink? Yeah, I've got some 15 waters right there. Good enough for now.
That's it.
So we need 15 vines. You add water to the or you make. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's start over here. You take and you pick the wheat up off the ground. Then you use it, and it turns it into like a grain. And then you take and use a rock on the grain, and it turns it into flour. Then you take the flour and you add water to it, and it does not consume your water, which is cool. So you put a little bit of water on it, and it turns it into dough. Well, then you can take the cocoa things that I've got, been picking up, and you can use them with a rock, and it turns them into cocoa powder. Then you can use that cocoa powder while standing in front of a how many vines? We have 5 whole vines. Woo. You can use that cocoa powder while standing in front of a fire, and it'll turn it into chocolate. Then you can take and combine the chocolate with the dough, and it'll make chocolate dough. There's another tree. Let's just keep going until we get enough. We'll keep eating. Then you can add the chocolate to the dough, and it'll make chocolate dough. And then you put that chocolate dough on top of your wood grill and let it cook. It takes it about 5 minutes to cook, and it'll turn into like 24 cookies or 12 cookies or whatever. It makes a butt ton of cookies. Now the cookies, as you just saw, it takes about 8 or 9 of them to take a full bar all the way down, which is not bad, but considering how many you get. And you get, I think it was like 12, a dozen cookies or so per dough thing you use. So 1 dough, 1 chocolate, dozen cookies. You can't complain. That's pretty good. That's 2 bars, a bar and a half of full health. And so overall, it's better than anything else I've cooked and found so far. Fish ain't bad, but we're at 10, so we need 5 more vines. I'm picking up so many branches. I'm just going to pile them over there by the house once I'm done, and then when I build my wood storage, I can use them to build the wood storage. And then also, come on, give me some vines. There's some vines. I think we got 15 now. One more, 14. 14? Yeah. Okay, there we go, 16. So let's go ahead and put these on. And then we will go collect some rocks, because I know there's some rocks back around here somewhere. And it's getting ready to rain, so I can take and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I can go use my water buckets on my thingy after it rains. Hopefully it'll rain for a little while. All right, so there's some rock right over there. See that big old outcrop of rock? So we need, 28 rocks? Grab these cocoa berries, and I'll actually show you how to make some actual cookies. Those cookies are pretty badass. Any day now, give me some stone, monkey. About to have to eat some old cookies and some old drink. So, yes, as you can see, oops, I got iron out of that? Huh. Ain't that funky donkey? Oh, I want stone. Give me some stone. There we go. Alright, let's start eating and drinking. It's good when you plan to do a big thing like this to make sure that you've got plenty of food and water. A bunch of cookies, a bunch of fish, a bunch of something. because you're going to build your hunger and your thirst bars up incredibly fast by doing work. And this, as you can see, requires a lot of work. So what are we at, rock rise? 22, and I said what? We needed 28. So keep the count there. 20. What is that? 25. We need 3 more rocks or stones.
Already carrying too much.
Ooh. I done beat down
It's
stone.
too much to carry.
Let's drop a log on the ground right here. And then we'll pick up the rock. Do we have enough? Yeah, we got 26. Dadgummit, we need 2 friggin' rocks. Maybe find a little clay depositor or something. I mean, you can get rocks out of just about anything. There's a bunch of clams, but I don't need clams right at the moment. There's another log down there. I don't want to forget that's there. Alright, well, anyhow, we'll go ahead and get them built. Put everything we've got into them, and then we'll go get the other 2 rocks. I could probably get them, chip them off of them little water thingies that I've got over there if I get lucky and get stones on the first couple of blocks. Ooh, now that's cool. 400,000. Wow, that's a big one. I think this one's only 200. Which it's double, it makes sense. Now I'm going to beat out of this one because this one wasn't collecting any, I got 2 right there off the bat. That one didn't seem to collect any water. I don't want to destroy it, but, because it just, now what does this one got? I'm sorry, 150. So this one's 150, and this big one is 400,000. So I could eventually destroy that if I wanted to and put another big one there, but what is this, like a, yeah, no, that's just a total. It's everywhere you click. Let me put something in there and we'll verify 100%. We'll put one down there. Now let's click on this. Yep, it's no matter where you click on this. Okay, it's all just one storage. It's got a couple items on it. All right, so let's downgrade our inventory. We'll use this one till it's full. I don't need all this junk. I don't need all this junk. I don't need that right now. I'm just basically throwing everything I don't need in here. I don't need them. I'm going to, but I don't yet. Don't need the bamboo. Don't need that. And what I'll eventually will do myself, just for me, because I'm always, funky when it comes to being tidy. What's that? That's fats. Is I will eventually make one for construction materials, one for food and water, and then one for, things like that. I'll have an individual storage for one for excess tools and weapons, just because I'm goofy like that. That's nothing I can't help it. I was born that way. What's that, a butterfly? Oh, whoa, no, come back. My butterfly, where'd my thing go? So you get on the net, and if you point at a butterfly and right-click, it catches it. And I think while you've got inventory or butterflies in your inventory, you can supposedly carry more or do something more. I don't know, to be honest with you. I read that somewhere or watched it somewhere in another video or something. Some guy picked up. Something happened, or I read somewhere something said something about butterflies and you've been able to carry more or walk faster. Or I don't know. So don't quote me on it because I'm not sure. Put this meat all in here. We'll put this, we'll put the fish up because we've got all 80 cookies still. All right, let's put all them up. I was trying to make one of them water catchers, the bow traps, and or bow nets, and I'm guessing that they're disabled in this thing because I can't even see them to build them. Now I built one in the other. I don't know if I recorded doing it, but we only need 2 of them. Okay, we've sorted the inventory. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Probably what I'll end up doing is fast forwarding through that. Well, no, I probably won't. I don't do too awful much on the video editing side when I publish these. But all right, let's get us a little building. We're gonna put some stuff over here. I'm gonna build a couple building things. Oops, wrong button. Let's go to 1. We are going to build some fireplaces first off. So we're going to build a fireplace right. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and build the little shelters first. Let's do them like this. There we go. And we'll probably try and get as many of them over on this side as we can. There's one.
Let's get with the building.
All right, we need sticks and leaves. And guess what? We've got hundreds of them, so it's perfect. So let's pick up all the sticks again. I just put these away. All the leaves. I don't have stones, so that's one of the things. I'm going to have to go get a bunch of stones for when we start building the fireplace. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of these, couple things to cook food on. Probably do 2 of them, maybe even 3. And then on the back of the house, I'm going to, let's go to not buildings. I'm going to build a, yeah, I can do 3 here. That's cool. That'll work.
I've set up the building sites.
And then on the back side, maybe do the water thingies, the water purifiers. And I figure if I do 2 or 3 of them, then I should always have an excess of water, because I can just put, 10 or so of the 10 or so bottles of salt in each one, and shouldn't need for water ever again. I mean, I've been running around. It ain't been hard because, like as you've seen, I run around and I let's get it.
Building site is ready.
And I milk the sheep, and there's a ton of sheep here, so it's not so bad. But I think it would be better overall to have water coming in. So basically what I'm going to name this episode is probably something along the lines of camp construction, or we build a camp, because that's pretty much what we're doing. Let's get into production, get us a campfire going, and then you got to build your campfires up underneath these
I've set up the building
deals.
site.
It's starting to get dark, so let's go eat and drink and go to sleep. All right, R. This is what sucks, is you gain thirst and all that crap while you're sleeping, so have to do this, sleep, come back out, and then just do it again. But, you get hungry when you sleep, and time does pass. That much I have verified. Ooh, what is that? Oh, wow, cool. I didn't know that. That is awesome. Okay, what I just figured out was that if you select an item and then hit a number, it'll set that number to it. That's what the number in the top means. Okay, so we can set our original hammer as 1. Now I guess you got to get rid of 1. Oh wait, no, I've got too many. 1. We can set our new hammer as 2. Our fishing pole is 3. Our spears is 4. Our slingshot is 5. Our net is 6. And then there we go. I didn't know you could do that, and I bet that's what that F means. That I can't do it right now, but I don't know. All right, so let's go C. Oops, number 1, buildings. Or no, let's go number 2, and then build, because I don't know if it makes any difference. Production. We're going to put 3 campfires down over yonder here.
Building site is ready.
That one's going to be funky. I don't know, but we'll see. Production, another campfire. All right.
Let's get with the building.
That's going to give us 3 things to cook on, so whenever we do actually cook, we can just cook a butt ton of it. So we need to get a bunch of stones. It's early in the morning, so we should have plenty of daytime. I'll grab these cocoa plants, that way we're sure to have enough. If you jump, you can get the ones in the upper parts of the trees, by the way. Oh, there's some stone over yonder. There's the wheat stuff, too. I think I still have a bunch of this over at the other place, but notice that it only took 6 swings also with this upgraded, this iron hammer. It calls it an iron construction hammer. I'm not quite sure why, but, now this I don't want to destroy because looky here. It's like a cave. That one was actually, I bet they constructed that on the island. There's an iron deposit. What we're doing is we're going back. Ooh, I'm past it. I could tell because I saw that island. We're going back to the house because I've got some rock. I've got some other stuff in my old storage. And I'm going to clean it out. Well, clean that out of it. I'll do some off-screen maneuvering of all of the junk in there, because when you get up here and we look into it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's pretty daggum full. I don't think you guys look at all that crap. I got 61 rocks right yonder. Looky there, boys and girls.
This is much too heavy.
This is much too heavy. Alright, so let's put half our logs. There we go. That should be good. Now I should be able to get them last 4 rocks. And then, what else was we going to need? Oh, I had 16 vines in here the whole dadgum time. Why didn't y'all tell me? Bunch of junk. Nothing that I really need right this moment. So I'm going to try and plant all this stuff and get a little garden going, because one of the things that I can build now in miscellaneous, I think, I can build palisades. See it right there? Production maybe? Oh yeah, it's a garden. I don't know what it does, so we'll find out together. We'll build one somewhere and then test it. And maybe you can grow your some coffee fruits. Oh no, that's what I wanted to get. I knew there was something else that I needed. I want to get some of that flour stuff, because I'm going to show you how to make cookies that actually make them, not just me tell you, oh, put this and this and this and this and this. You'll actually have it on video if I've got some. I got cocoa fruit, but I got plenty of it up there. Do I have any of that flour left, or did I use it all? Maybe I guess I used it all. No, there's a couple. No, that's sugar. Paper. Yeah, it looks like I used it all, folks. Or no, there's some. Okay. That gave me 12. That's plenty. Now you can grow this stuff too, by the way. Once you hit, I think 25 in cooking or so, when I get over here and get ready to get situated to do it, after I build these fire pots or whatever, fire pits, I'll look and see. But I think I'm pretty sure it's 25 cooking in order to start growing wheat. But we'll see. We'll figure it out together. The only bad thing about doing cookies is you have to destroy your wood grill every time. There's some kind of funky glitch with it. Maybe it'll work right over here. Maybe it all depends on how your fireplace is laying. Like, see how that one's partly in the ground? I don't know. We'll see. But they all should work, so that's all that matters. Let's go to build, production, and we need to put wood grills on all 3 of them. So where's the wood grill? There it is. There we go. Line it up straight. There's
I've set
one.
up the building sites.
Production. This is the only one I'm worried about. Nope, it's going to go on there. That's all that matters. As long as it's
Building
on there.
site is ready.
Make sure that I can... Yep, I can put wood in it. Wood grill fits. So... have enough wood because I had to put some of it back in the other to carry the stones over. We'll see. How much wood do I have? Oh, I got 54. It's plenty. Alright, so let's go to production. I'm even going to have enough to put some wood in them to make them burn so that they'll burn. Remember, it's mouse wheel to spin it.
Let's get with the building.
Alright. So... yeah, that works pretty good. So we can take and let's hit E on that. We'll put about 15. No, we'll do 10, 10, and 10. 5, 10. And then we'll go in there. Oops, hitting the button instead of E. And then we'll go 5, 10. Oh, yeah, fine. 15's okay. How many do I have left? 7. So let's go ahead and go in here. We'll put the rest of them in there. Now this is going to burn for a long, long time. Plus I'll be making that charcoal right here by my forge, which is awesome. Alright, so let's do this. You take these, you click on it, and then you have to go to use and see how it makes that powder. Okay? What's it called? Grains. Now I can take this grains and I can put it in my hand, and then I can click on the ground because my cooking is over 25. Yours won't probably be if you're playing the game. But you can go to character and you can go to cooking. It'll even be bit 1. You can still look and it tells you under 25 wheat grain milled with a stone into flour and then mixed with water will give me dough. I can cook this dough into bread. So okay, I'm even further wrong. You can plant it at any time, but you can't actually make dough until you hit level 25. I can start making beer and booze at 50. And then at 75, you can fit 6 pieces on each grill. But it says something weird if you look. It says not implemented, smoking, drying, salting meats. Now, I don't know if that means that the whole thing is not implemented or the smoking, drying, and salted meats is not implemented. So we're going to find out because I think my cooking is over 70, not 70 freaking 4. So what we'll do is we'll light this and we'll cook a, oh, it won't matter. We'll find out after the first batch because the first batch will take us over 75 and then we'll make some more. So anyhow, you get this grains. All right, once you get the grains, you go to a rock. Where's a rock? There's a rock. And you hit plus and you can make a bunch of flour. So I'm going to make each one of these. It takes 3 grains to make a flour. 3, 6, 3. So I had enough to do 4. I made 4 flour. So then you take flour and you take water and you hit plus and it'll make dough. Now 1 flour, 1 water makes a dough. And I'm sorry, it actually does use up your water. So I was wrong. So yeah, you better make sure you got some water for this one. Now you can take the cocoa beans or fruits or whatever you want to call them, hit plus, and then you can make dry cocoa. 1 makes 1, so 2, I'm only going to do as many as I need, 4. Now, if you've got your fire going, which I'm about to get going, alright, you got your fire going, you can stand next to the fire, click on the cocoa, and select use. Oh, that gave me the point in cooking I needed, I think. 3, 4. Now if you look in your inventory, you got 4 chocolates. I got 4 doughs. And let's check my character and see if that was a point. Yes, it was. Took me to 78. Chomp, cha-ching. So now you click on the dough, you click on the chocolate, and then you hit combine, and it'll let you make chocolate dough. So you make 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all we got. I need one more thing to cook. So hang on just a second. Let me look. Do I have anything around here I can cook? I want something to cook. There's a meat. I think that's a raw meat. Yep, small meat. So I wanted that so that I can try and put 5 things on the grill. Up until now, I've only been able to do 4. But that at 75 said that it was going to let me do 6. So now you've got chocolate dough. You put it in hand, just like normal cooking, and then you right-click on the grill. Try and put this on there too. Oh, and it does. Yes, you can put 5 or 6, up to 6 things at 75. Cooking goes up really, really fast, especially if you're doing a lot of fishing. So don't fret, you'll get it up. Now, there's only one bad thing about making these is that in the past at the other place, notice how the dough kind of dips down through the surface of the wood stang. Well, what was happening to me at the other place is I wasn't able to pick up the cookies. I mean, I was trying to and everything. I could pick up the meats because if you look, they sit on top. But because the dough seeps down into it, it's a bad placement thing. When you go to try and pick up the cookies, it won't let you. So what you have to do is you have to break the grill. It takes about 8 or 10 swings. You break the grill, and every time you break a grill, it automatically gives you back the 13 wooden branches. So you can just immediately place another one back up there. But I think that's why they do that, because instead of trying to fix it, they just refund you the money for breaking your damn thing, which is just dumb. So if you're the producer, the guy that's working on the mod, how about fixing that instead of, excuse my language, half-assing it? I mean, it's a cool mod. You guys have done a great job. There's no sense in leaving something that everybody uses busted in it, though. So that's the only complaint I have about your mod. So don't get all upset and nilly-willy. But, see, now you notice the cooking time is different also. That meat's done, and we're still waiting on the dough. So I'm gonna wait and pick up these cookies, and we'll see how many we have. We have 73. In fact, let's be sure, 100%. We'll go put all our cookies in the grill, or in the storage. What is that? That's that thing. Okay, the meat. So you just wait. This is one of them things you don't have to really sit here. You just kind of go off and do your own thing, but keep it in the back of your mind that after about 5 minutes or so past, you need to get back over here and pick them up, because I'm not sure that they'll burn, but I will assume that they will, because I have had meat just turn to charcoal. The forge ran out of fire, so I need some charcoal for the forge. It's okay. I can get it from right here. I don't know how, though. I had like 250 charcoal in that thing. Yeah, it burns through charcoal fast, so it's good to take your charcoal out, let it go out, put the charcoal back in when you're not using it. But it's okay, because all of these fires, if I had them all going, say I was cooking today, they would all be going, and it would be making a butt ton of charcoal. So, like when I go back over to the other place, I'll grab all the charcoal out of them 2 fires that I had over there, and I guarantee you I've got a few hundred, maybe even more, probably 400 or 500. All right, come on now. I want some light so that I can see. I'm sure that there's like I know there's a lantern you can make. Part of it's made with you can look in the dealio here in the character, or I mean in diary, and it'll tell you crafting. Not basic, it's up under advanced crafting. Right here, fuse silica plus bamboo plus fire equals the oil lantern dome, but I haven't figured out how to make fuse silica. Now I'm assuming that it tells you somewhere you got to beat like a crystal or something. There it is, powder crafting. Coal nugget plus stone equals coal dust, black powder, bullet, shotgun, pistol, it tells you somewhere, I think, or I've read it somewhere or something, that you got to get a crystal, and then once you get a crystal, you smash it with a hammer, and it gives you silica dust. Now, what you do is, I don't know how to get the fused silica. I guess maybe use silica dust in front of a fire. I don't know. If we ever get to that point, we'll figure it out. It'd be nice to make a lantern. I mean, I'm just going to. There we go. Now let's see if we can pick the cookies up this time. No, we cannot. See, and I'm mashing the buttons. So what you do is you just beat the grill. Sometimes it'll put your fire out too, which kind of sucks. I got this old hammer equipped. Okay, I managed to stop before I hit my fire. And then you can pick up your cookies. And then you just back up, go to production, go back to wood grill, and put your wood grill back, and then just rebuild it. So you're only out the energy from hitting it 10 or 12 times. This building doesn't consume any energy. And there we go, ready for another batch if we had some. Okay, so yep, it's a dozen cookies per dough. So I got 48 more cookies. I mean, you think about it, really, that's a pretty quick way till you can just build you a butt ton, like a couple hundred cookies. How much do they weigh? 1.2 grams for 48 cookies, or 25 grams a piece. So you got 1,200 grams, rather, sorry. 1,200 of 150,000 that I can carry at my venturing level. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's eat some cookies. But again, it takes about 8 or so to fill your whole bar up, and half of that would be the and another half, from each dough. So it's a bar and a half of health from throwing the cookies on there. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, so let's. I'm gonna drink, and then that's going to be pretty much the end of this episode. We built them on the side. I'm trying to keep these episodes shorter. I've had a couple people, say that they're too long. It's too much time and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and keep them to under 30 minutes, if at all possible. Now I'm going to slip up because I don't really watch my clock as well as I should, and they might be a little bit longer. But when we come back, I'm going to build some distilleries, and I'm going to probably build 3 of them on the back side, and then either in the next episode after that, depending upon how long that takes, we're going to keep going, and I'm going to build a pen and try and rustle some of them sheep over into it and put them in the pen. So we'll see how that goes. All right, hope you're having fun, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.